Hello and welcome back to Can We Survive the Moon? And of course, today we are starting off the darkness of the night once again. And last we left off was making this control tower, which is looking pretty good, except the fact that this whole window system dropped. Now we could fix it fairly easily, I think, with some pistons and landing gears and merge blocks potentially. But I think it's about the flooring that's the issue. But let's just get started. Either we salvage this by grinding it down, or we fix this. I'm okay with this accordion-like style window, but I kind of wanted it to protrude out a little bit more. So maybe I do need to bring it out a little bit, make it a little wider potentially. But yeah, it does suck that it did fall down. But we can fix this, I believe. So let's go ahead and do that before we get on with our second piece of the puzzle this time around. And that's probably get more storage. Looks like our refinery is not doing much, so I am gonna attempt to get this drill operated. So last we did this with the drill, with the hinges, it needed to rotate. So I need to have one of the rotors, advanced rotors, this one upside down, and we need to just turn that I think increase velocity, decrease velocity in this case. I don't have space for it, so that stinks. I guess we just do from here. We'll do I think I usually do like a 4-speeder. Oop, what is going on here? Nope, that's fine. I think there was some kind of illusion that it looked like the whole system was moving for some reason. It's not. Okay, perfect. So that's circling around ever so slowly. So this piston probably needs to move super slowly downwards. So if we can do what, 0.01, I guess. I mean, that's way too slow, but it's gonna do its job, I guess. And then same with this one. We could do the same speed since it's so slow. 0.01 velocity downwards. So should be slow enough to go down straight without having issues like we did last time. We could extend out the drill ever so slightly at an angle potentially, but I think we should leave it so we can start gathering what we can gather, and then we'll just go from there. But we'll let that go for now, and we'll monitor it as we go because we need to save this whole window system a bit here. And to do that, we could use this as a crane, which I'm still thinking, should I even make a crane? I might want to, but for now, I'm gonna do this. And maybe I do, oop, I don't break anything. Maybe I should do a piston going upwards like that. So the plan here, of course, is to raise the glass if we can. Okay, I think we're drilling now, so we should be good. Nice and slow, I think. I would hope. Yeah, that looks like it's nice and slow for now, so we can gather as much as we can for the time being to make sure we don't get filled up too quickly. All right, so the idea here is to raise this one. And I guess we could do a landing gear or a magnetic plate to attach to it. So we're only 2 blocks up, so we don't necessarily need... Yeah, we don't need a secondary piston going downwards. I think we should be okay. So we did... Basically, we even just did this. Yep, that'll work fine. We'll bring it down this way. Put a mag plate right over here. And then we just bring it down. We should be good. And I did realize that spotlight or searchlight only useful on this side. and not on this side. So that's a bit of a problem. Is it me or this whole thing is moving slightly to the left? I am a little confused by that because it shouldn't be moving. Is it swinging because it looks like it is, but I doubt it, right? Shouldn't be moving at all. We should rotor lock it if anything. I think it's just the illusion of it. Because then again, it would have been a problem right over here, so. And I don't know. I feel like it did move a little bit because the iron's over there. So that needs to be fixed. How did that happen? All right, so oh, that's not what I wanted to do. All right, I need to fix this somehow. Hope it doesn't break. Let me unroll lock this. Which way does that go? It needs to go this way. Oh. Why did it just do that? Okay, we have a problem here. Let me get my pistons back up, actually. That is so weird. It did move, I think. I could be wrong, but it does look like it did move. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is going on? Why is it out of control? How's the sheer tension on? That's why, I think. Oh, I didn't need that to do that. All right, we have a problem. I think it's filled. Is it? Something is definitely wrong here. No. What is going on? Why can't that thing spin properly? It should be this rotor head. Nope. Need to go this way. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. It's not perfect, but should be where it's supposed to be. Ooh. Right there. That's where it should be. Okay. So then I'm gonna do 0.01 for it to go down. And I'm gonna rotor lock this so that it doesn't move anywhere. Well, actually, not shared inertia. Rotor lock it. I think the shared inertia is the problem. I think. All right. I hope that's okay. Good way to smooth out the surface, as you can see here. It's not really the smoothest, but if we do it slowly, it could work out. But yeah, definitely shifted over to the right over here because it wasn't there to start with. It was here. That was interesting. Anyways, let's get back to this. All right, we're gonna mag plate done. Oh, are we too? All right, I think we're a little too. What's it call it? Too low. So let me change that up over here. Okay. So now we're gonna bring it down ever so slowly. So at minimum, we probably want to be safe on the safe side. We're at 10. I think our minimum should be about here. We'll reverse it. Let's see if that works out. 6.8 is not going to be working. We'll just slowly bring this down until it touches down. And we should get there. Right there. Okay. I heard it. We'll reverse this. I hope we don't break anything. There we go. At least we salvaged that piece a little bit. So we didn't have to break that. And I guess we just gotta fix this. Is this stuck on anything? I forget. Yeah, it should be, right? Before we get this piece to fall down also. Yeah, the flooring is part of it. So we should be okay there. And I think we're doing this. Yeah, we can fix that right here. Might as well fix this up out before we bring that back down. Get rid of this. And what we're doing, are these all the same right block? Yes, they are. Okay, perfect. So we're gonna bring this up this way, and then a half block from the inside. We're probably not gonna weld this up right away. And what we're doing in the corners again, we're gonna do that block right there. Okay. Ooh, I can't do this. I can't get rid of all of them now because I have that supporting it. So just gotta be careful a little bit. Was it this block? Yes, it is. Throw that block here, and then we can throw in this block right over here. I believe it was. And that should work out, right? Doesn't look like it. I think I chose the wrong block. Did I choose the wrong block? I probably did. Yes, I did. Not that block. It was this block here. That would do it. Okay. So all our sides, yeah, everything's good now. Minus the fact that I can't get rid of this just yet. Okay, that's fine. Now the windows, how we're gonna merge them together is a problem. So how should we do that? So it originally was on this piece right here in the corner. That's how it's being held up. I was thinking initially before I did that we could use corner lights. I think it was. So we could put it here and here, and that should work out okay. I think. Let's see. Okay, so we should have corner lights on each corner. So that should be fine and dandy to get connected to this right here. I hope. So the next step is a merge block. How can we stick a merge block on here to work? And it looks like, ooh, okay. I know we could do it this way. Yeah, we could do. I think we could attach it on the outside, like this, potentially. And then we'll drop it down one over here. Actually, I need to get rid of corner light. Actually, so what we're gonna do is basically use that, not the corner, but the edge here, like so. And it's about one block down, so we just put it right over here, and that's how we're gonna salvage this thing. And that should be good. Is our cargo filling up? No, not yet. Okay, good. So how did our cargo fill up so quickly before? Or because we're not towards the ground yet? Or no, we're refining as we go. So I'm pretty sure the amount of stone we're getting at that speed is like perfect for it. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. All right, we'll fix this control tower, but we're probably not going to work on it inside too much unless we need to for different controls. But I think we should be okay. Here's our merge, and this is where we start bringing it down a little bit. So we could do the same thing. We'll reverse it. All right, it's stuck. Probably because of this. Here we go. We'll just let it merge. Perfect. I think we're good here. So if I got rid of this, we should be perfectly fine. That's how to salvage our mistake without having to grind it all down and everything like that. That kind of worked out. Fix this up really quick. We can put this back. There we go. And I'll get a little bit of steel plates to weld up some of this, not all of it, just so it has some kind of design to it. Are we still missing stuff to produce? We probably are. Let's just make a ton more steel plates, because that's definitely something we need. I'm gonna weld this up. I think we should be okay to release the merge block, because the corner light should be holding it up. Should be. Even if it falls down again, it'll sit on top of the corner light, so it should be okay that way. Oh, what's going on? Okay, so that should take care of it. Let's see. We got the first merge, and looking good so far, but it's because I have inventory filled. Burn some steel plates really quick on here. And it looks like we're good. Holding. Definitely holding up now. No way of getting inside it, except for through the door, actually. There we go. Well, still don't have a way inside. We gotta cut that out just to get inside. And here we go. We got our handrails here. We got our windows. Everything's looking pretty decent. Should we keep it this style? I don't know yet. I will kind of still think about it. But the windows seems to be holding up. Is this an airtight system? Probably not. But we'll find that out sooner or later. But it is a dome. Ish thing. Not really a dome, but it is kind of like it is. Alright, so that's all set. Looks like I need some energy as I say that. Oop. Great. Alright, so I guess that's one quick way of getting some energy back. Okay, so we are digging pretty quickly and we're getting the iron. This is good enough, I think. Cargo's getting half filled. That's not bad. I'm not sure how we filled up so quickly last time. Oh, we're getting some nickel as well. That's even better. Awesome. Alright, I think we got most of that iron out and nickel. Well, we can drill a little bit more. That's fine. So with power, do we have the ability to do some speed mods? Speed mods, yield mods, probably speed mods for now. This is speed of production. Maybe one speed mod? Can we even make one? It'd be nice to know if we can make at least one speed mod. Can we make a speed mod? It's gonna kill, not really, but it's gonna work the battery a little bit. Let me put it here for now. Do we have the computers? I don't think we do. Nope, looks like we're out of computers, so we need that. And what is going on with our refinery? Nope, not our assembler. Our assembler is filling up with that stuff. Where is... This is the basic assembler. This one. Gravel. Why is it filling up with gravel? Jeez. Alright, there we go. So that's gonna... One speed mod. I think it shouldn't do too much to it, would it? That needs 560 required input. Alright, we got the computers for it. Let's see. Wow. It almost doubled it up, actually, in terms of power usage. And yeah, it gave 100% refined speed, I believe it was. Is that how it works? Alright, let's turn the speed mod off. And we'll see here. Yeah, it gave it 100. 560 kilowatts turned to 112, was it? But it gave 100% in terms of refining speed. So that's interesting how that works. Yeah, 1.12, so it doubles it up. So it's kind of like adding another refinery, basically. Well, minus 30%. Not too bad. All right, that's fine. Let's move on to other things. So the next thing to do Didn't realize there was a big hole here. That's not something I put here, right? Probably not. Next thing we need to do is kind of work on this right over here. We're going to make a next station. It's probably going to be storage station on this side, or we keep it on this side. Either one works fine, but I think we're still doing our grinding and everything over here. So I might have to do it on that side. All right, let me just slowly bring this thing back up. I think this is, yeah. We'll bring it slowly back up while it still drills so we get some material still from it. A large cargo. Yikes, actually we're pretty full, so I might have to stop the drills. Let's just do that. The rotor for this one, upside down one, I'm gonna do on off, I guess. So we can save some power. Alright, it's off now, so it's free floating. We should be fine. Looks like the battery here is dead. This battery's still looking okay. A newly built one. 54. Yeah, so again, if we're desperate, we'll just plop another one. But we probably need to add more solar panels. I think, if anything, we should do some fixed solar panels on the floor. Just to have it rest on it. I think that should be an easy thing to do. And we could put like a flooring right here, a whole bunch of it, because it does come from here, the sun. But it gets blocked once it gets over here. That's the only big problem. So, I don't know. And I think all the lights and everything, that's what's killing our power as well. So, there's always that. Okay, so storage-wise, I do want to put it here. Alright, so this spot here is a bit on the rough side. So, I wonder if I did maybe a drill system, we can fix this up a little bit better. In terms of the drill system, though, like, where do I put it? Do I put it here? And then start left-click drilling? Is that a possibility? Well, I mean, right-click drilling, actually. So one here and one here. Let's just see. And then put a drill right here. Would that work, or would that drill too much? Or too little, actually. The point would be to do that and this. I think we need one in the middle as well. But we'll figure that out soon. Okay, so we just need to right-click drilling this way. So we should name these then. It's going to be... we call it path. We'll just do this one too. These drills needs a name as well. Not drills. These pistons. We'll do path 2. And obviously we could have just done with one piston, not 2 pistons. I'm not sure why I did 2 pistons, but sure. And from here, we just need... no, we don't need it. Well, I guess we could just do it there. I was going to say we need a helm, which we do have a helm back over there near the other drill. So we technically don't need to put one here, but I'm going to do it anyways. So we can see a little bit better. And plus, because we need to get in here in order to work this drill better. So we do... actually, wow, this is gonna... interesting. So if I do right-click drill with the block tool here, that's gonna work those guys too, I think. So I might have to turn those off while I do this. I believe. That would make sense. So all the drills right here. I just named those pistons drill path for no reason. There we go. Let me fix that. All right, so these needs to be off. So then that way it doesn't activate it by mistake. And these are slowly coming up, I believe. Sounds like it is, so it should be good. All right, so I should be okay now. So if I right-click drill, is it going to be terrible? It brings it down a bit, but not by much. So I think we are okay to do that. All right, that's looking good. I'm going to get rid of this one because we don't need to have that many drills there in, or pistons I should say. I should probably just do multiple drills going this way though. Surely we don't need that many drills going this way to flatten it out. But I'm doing it that way only because... actually, you know what? It's kind of drilling a little too much. I think we need to go up one. Yeah, I feel like it's gone too deep. Has it? Probably not. I mean, if I were to do this... Yeah, it went down a little bit too deep. All right, that's fine. We'll go up one. That's seemingly the best idea here. Okay, so with that being done, yeah, I left a bit of a hole here. I mean, we could do it this way. We could do vertical ones instead. No. Probably flatter if I did vertical, right? Instead of horizontal. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's stick it here. That seems to be not too bad. I mean, it was pretty low, as you see here. But it's not, like, that bad. If I were to do this again. Yeah, I mean, well, this middle point is the worst part. That's why I would probably have to do it this way. I mean, I could put a conveyor and then a drill, conveyor and drill that way, but it's going to make it a little bit uneven. So I guess we are going to have to kind of waste some mats here and do a whole bunch of drills this way. And then put back that helm wherever I had that. I guess we could put it here if anything. And then we'll get the rest of this kind of done as soon as possible, which is going to probably take a little bit of time to do. All right, that didn't take too long. It was long enough. All right, so if I were to take the blocks here and just make sure all my other drills are off once again. Yes, they are. Actually, these are off too. Okay. Did I make a big old hole? Yes, that's bad. Yes, so when they're off, it still turns on, I guess. Yeah, they do. All right, so we're gonna make a big hole over there. That's not a big deal, I guess. Unless I separate the grid somehow, but yeah, that's fine. So now I think we're too high now, are we? Because it's not like it's gonna be drilling too much here. Hard to tell. We'll get our piston going. So this one will go at a velocity of 0.5, I guess, for now. And we'll just keep drilling this way, see what if we can flatten it out more. So if this doesn't work out, then we of course we gotta go more vertical. But it looks like it's doing okay. But how deep is that? It's probably not too deep. It's looking decent. And I probably could have used more pistons, to be honest. All right, so I could just do reverse. And constantly kind of drill this out a little bit. Definitely could have used a little more pistons for this to work out a little bit better. But that's fine for now. All right, so I'm not sure how well that's been working. I mean, it kind of worked okay. So, for an example, it's more or less right here is the pathway right here. 3 is the pathway. Let's see if that works out okay. I mean, we don't need to use full blocks for this, but we still could use panels as we make this platform here. Yeah, I think it should be fine. As we're going through this way. So it did do a significant amount, actually. Yeah, it did pretty good. Because we just need a pathway going this way. And I think we said 6, 7 at one point. We can get rid of that hump. Okay, here we go. So we get rid of this. And we do 7 length across, basically. So how much we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then this would be our 8th right over here. And we don't need to make it all 5 by 5. Not 5 by 5, at least 5 length, but I'm just going to do it that way anyways. So actually, this would be... Actually, no. We didn't do 5. We did more than that over there, too. So, depends on how big we want this. So, actually, we need this to be big. This is going to be our storage section. So we need this to be significantly bigger. So, the middle we'll leave alone. Or 3... Do we want two, narrow walkway or pretty hefty walkway? I think we'll do 3 distance walkway. And then we'll do... Oof. We have some... We need a wider system to drill out here. But I think what we're trying to do here is going to be... Here. So this is the walkway on the inside. It's going to be 3 wide. And then we're going to fit our storage. And the storage is 3 length also. So we do 1, 2, and 3. Maybe a 4 for the wall. Yeah, I think that's what we do. But it looks like we need to flatten this out even more. Meaning we need a ton more drills. So what we can do in this case now is, well, some of these, not all of them. We can get rid of some of these. Put in there? No, I can't. Drop it on top, I guess. Just for now. Oop. That's fine. Whatever. Because this part already drilled out already. So that's why we could do... I'm just going to get rid of these. I'm just going to let it drop. This one I have to leave. And we'll just do like these things here. We can do 1, 2, and then a drill system. Okay, so more drills there. We will hop in here, right click. Here's a trick for you guys. If you can't double click when you're in a large grid to have it continue like you would do in your hand drill. So basically your hand drill, double click on right or double click on left and it constantly runs. Can't do that with these systems, unfortunately. And if you turn it on and off, that's just a regular drilling. So it's not going to be the right click drilling. So what we do here is hold right click drill, go to inventory, let go, get out inventory, and your drill stays on. I'm not touching anything. And that would make it a little bit easier instead of holding on your right click in that case. Just minor little tips there. All right, so we're going to keep this thing drilling. I'm probably going to do 2 layers going back and forth a little bit. So we can flatten this out. And it looks like it's flattening out pretty decently this way. Not the most simplistic way of doing this, but it would be easier if I had a welder attached to this thing and everything was plumbed up. But right now it's not plumbed up, so that's why we're having to go back and forth to grind and weld it back together. All right, so that should be good. Yep, that's actually doing pretty well. It's a good distance for this here. So we need to fix this part up also. We probably should do... we need to put 2 more drill systems right over here. I hate to just keep throwing drills on it, but we're going to have to. How far did we say we want this thing to go? We said 3 and then 4. So we're going to go 1 and there. So that's our wall basically, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep. So then we'll put the storage here and right here, and this is our wall. So that means we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we need potentially another drill, I think. Right? Probably not. Unless... No, probably not. Because it looks okay over here. Let's see. If it works out, then we don't need another drill. Because it takes a while to go back and forth to do this, obviously. But like I said, if we had a welder, probably work a little bit better. And I mean like a base welder. So if I throw like a base welder right next to this, but it's not plumbed up is the problem. If it was plumbed up, then yes. And it can grab other mats. But I can always run back and forth and throw in the mats instead of welding at the same time. a possibility. All right, I need some large steel tubes, it looks like. Our cargo is not as filled anymore, so that's good. Not sure how big of a hole this has created. It's not that bad. Don't think I lost iron or nickel. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. It just created this big hole here, which is fine. More stone wasted more than anything else. But that's not a big deal, I don't think. Alright, these are functional. It's good enough for me. Let's get to right-click drilling. Menu. Let's go. We're gonna path through here. I think this worked out okay. Although, I should have put more pistons. I could still fit it with merge blocks and pistons to go a little bit further. I think I do need to do that just to get this platform rolling a little bit better, smoother. I probably won't design this out too much just yet, but eventually I will. In terms of the platform, I just want to get the storage so I can get more stone and everything like that. I'm prepping for the ice hunt or ice harvest. Really, that's what I'm doing for now. And I'm thinking also doing some kind of underground plumbing system, if that's even a good possibility. Because obviously pipes on the outside would look decent, but also not that great. But if I could find a way to do underground plumbing, I think I'm gonna do that. It's a lot of work with it, whether we do a hand drill or with drills like this. We could do that. I mean, we could do a small grid flyer or ship to go on the ground and do the plumbing, but if you do it that way, it's not straight. So we might have to build it off a base like this. We'll see how that kind of goes, but I think we're good here. I'm going to stretch this out one more time, and I'm going to outfit it with more pistons. So we go a little bit further to finish off this storage base here. Okay, just to be sure, we have 7 platform here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, okay. That is great. So we're going to do 7 and 7. And again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So this is looking pretty decent right over here. And we can stretch this thing. What we say? 1, 2, 3. And a 4th would be this block right here. Right. Does that look good? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we're looking good. And platform-wise, we're going to go right over here. Actually, right here. I'm going to just do full blocks down here. So this is the wall. This is the inner piece. So basically, our storage would be right here. Attached right here. How many storage we want? Right now, I'm going to do it probably 4 total, if we can. So that's going to be here. I'm going to mark it like this. That's the middle point. And that's the middle point right there. So that should be good for now. And then this is going to be the wall. And that's just temporary wall. All right, so we don't need to flatten this out. We need to flatten this here out. Up to here. But I'm going to work on stretching this out and see. Yeah, we need to flatten this part out too. Okay, so to do that, we can work with merge blocks here. So basically, we'll take another piston right over here. And we'll grab a merge block wherever I put that on here. Number 5. And we'll put a merge block right over here. So that's how that's going to connect. Scratch that really quickly. Let's do a third one here, just in case. We'll stretch out a merge block. Do we need to do it this way? Probably. It might not. Actually, this might not even. Well, we could. That might not attach properly. All right, wait. We could do it this way though. Yeah, we do that. So we just do that. Yeah, that should do it. The one here and one here, if we can. Oop, I don't think I put that properly. All right, that should merge together. I hope. All right, that actually merged pretty well. Awesome. And then we'll just do the pistons here and stretch it out. And then we'll put 2 pistons or maybe even 3 if we can. I think 3 would be our best bet, but I don't think we need all 3, hopefully. We'll see how that works out. All right, so this I just need it to be functional, so I'm not going to worry about doing the heads here. All right, we're good here. Hopefully it holds up okay. Let's just do shear inertia just in case that it doesn't fall down and limp itself a bit. All we need to do is get rid of the head here or detach it. We could detach it. All right, so we can't detach it without build vision, so that stinks. So go the old route of detaching it like so. We will reverse this one. We'll reverse this one. And this one. Actually, I don't think I need to do any more than that. I could just... It's low enough where I could just hop on my helmet and do this anyway. So what am I talking about? That's actually pretty interesting. Yeah. So I didn't need to create another. I was thinking of putting it on 3 pistons on the bottom one and then reattach that one, get rid of this top one. That's how we're gonna extend it. But what is the point in doing that when this is more than sufficient to doing that? So all we need to do is just hop in here. Where's our drill path piston? Right here. So let's get a PDPs. Save. Groups, PDPs right here. I'm just gonna do reverse. Right click drill. And reverse. So, all right, so this works out pretty well because the way it was designed. I left the drills and merged it. So I didn't need to recreate anything. So this works out. It's still on the same level, so we should be good. All right, I had one piston not extended fully just yet, so we just have to do that. And then we'll just do another kind of flyby here. We're missing a little bit right there, but I think we should be okay. If it's not okay, we could always throw in some more drills, and we should be good from there. But I think this is as far as we want to go with this cargo station anyways. Let's see if we just go back and forth really quick here to get that more flattened out. Yeah, and that looks like it's good. I mean, it's pretty flat now where we can see the platform at least. That's what's going to matter the most. Okay, I think we're good here. Looks like we have... Yeah, looks like we have everything we need. I think this is a bit of a problem. Yeah, we should have added more drills there. Unfortunately, it looks like that's what we have to do. Which we could just do that. Actually, I don't even know why I use conveyors there, to be honest. Definitely unnecessary to use conveyors there because we're not even left-click drilling for anything, so... Okay, so I know I talked about doing underground plumbing, but initially, obviously, we're not going to do that right off the bat. Only because, as you see here, our storage is going to be pretty far away from the main portion of the base with the refineries and stuff like that. So I'm just going to do a topwards plumbing for now. Maybe on the ground plumbing, if anything. So that way we could get everything moved in from that drill and everything like that into the storage. Because that's the more important piece here. Alright, looks like we're going to have to get that flattened out right over there. So nice little view of how it's getting flat. And this works out okay. It's not too bad. Like, it does flatten it out to a point where it's almost drivable. Why is it zooming in like that. So let's flatten out all the little humps that were here. We obviously should put the drill system a little, not drill, but the pistons a little slower, but this works out okay. We're just gonna do multiple passes so that it can get what it needs to do, or do what it needs to do. I think that was one pass, and it looks fairly smooth on the ground. Hard to see in this view, but it looks like it's as flat as it was. Not like we did anything to it in a way, but obviously we did. And just moving it out so we can have a nice little platform. That's a lot of drills and a lot of materials there. Not sure how many there are. Looks like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9? No way. Yeah, we do have 9. Alright, I think that's good. We pretty much worked until the afternoon with the sun kind of point forward. Or right above us. And I think we're still getting sun. Perfect. So basically, if we did really have to, I would put a static grid of solar panels on the ground right over here, because this seems to be the non-covered side, and that would get a lot of power for us. But that would also require a lot of parts. Okay, we are running out of power. That's definitely not good. Okay, so this is looking pretty decent. I'm just gonna put the flooring down really quick here. I think I could just grab the steel plates from this drill, if that even gave me steel plates. We'll put up the wall here. Let's see how well it's looking. Looking good. All right, this is where it's not looking great, but that means we need another drill system right over here. Yeah, or we just hand drill this portion of it out. It's fine. It's also the wall, so I'm not too bothered by it. We'll put this here. And from what I'm seeing, I could potentially do a whole welding system here instead of hand welding everything together, which would be completely terrible, but also not too bad either. All right, so this is the flooring for now. It's still not too much welding, but it's a good deal welding for panels like this. And I think we're good here. All right, so here would be a cargo here. All right. Yeah, I think we're good here for now. What I can do I want to smooth this out a little bit? Probably not. We'll leave it alone. Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll just throw this in here. Actually, let us get some oxygen. Is this thing on? No, it's not. All right, where is our O2H2 system? Right down here. Looks like we can't do it that way, but we can do it from here. Oop. All right, got ourselves a full bottle. Turn that off. And I think we're good. So then we'll just grab all this, basically. Which would also take forever to do. But I'll just take the mats from here and start welding these things up if we can. So a possibility here is take these drills and put welders on them instead. So yeah, we could do it that way. Let's see. We can start from here. Right? Let's see. A welder. We could even stick it on the drill or not on the drill. Either one works fine. I think we could do it this way. Yeah, we can stick it on the drill. But if we don't stick it on the drill, then we do up one. I think that's too high up though. Yeah, it looks like it's too high up. So we could do this on the drill system itself, and I probably should have gotten rid of this one, but it's fine. We just do... not this. Actually, we didn't even need this much, to be honest. Yeah, we didn't need that much because that should cover this too. Maybe. Fine. Alright, we gotta get rid of these. And it should transfer mats throughout there, but if we want to be cautious about it, I guess we could just add quickly these conveyors as well. Actually, we can't. It depends on which way these things are facing. I hope I faced them the correct way. Probably not. Let's see. Okay, looks like we did face them the correct way, so I'm not worried about that. Well, let's just hope that's the case throughout. And, I mean, honestly, is this faster than just me welding everything up right now instead of building this all up? Debatable. Very debatable. Like, I could be welding up everything now and not have to worry about this at the moment. And would I be finished with welding the whole entire platform already by the time I get this up and running? And it looks like I ran out of construction components, so that's annoying. All right, there we go. So now all we do is pretty much turn on the welders and everything like that. But before we do that, we just load it up a little bit with steel plates. And I could carry only, wow, 302 at a time. So that's not fun. We don't actually have that much steel plates. So let's queue up more if we can. Because building a base on the moon, or building a base in general, takes a lot of steel plates, no matter how we want to do this. I mean, we could build everything in with interior walls, but still. Yeah, so it looks like we're about to run out of steel plates too. That's crazy. All right, we can turn on the welders. And then obviously we just turn on the pistons, although we should probably slow it down. No, we should be okay. Do we have enough steel plates though? Looks like it. Nope. Yep. I think we're doing okay. Wow, we can stretch this out even further if we really, really wanted to, as you see here. There you go. So like I said, it's debatable. Is it faster than me hand welding it versus this system being built? Again, it is a debatable thing. But we'll leave it as that. The welders can now be off, save some power here. Ooh, I need to find a way to do this when the sun's out, the lights turn off. I think we should be able to do that fairly easily. This should all be... should this all be... Did I do this all wrong? No, I didn't. So we got one here and one here. This could be... Yeah, I think I should have done that. I should have done this into a regular block instead. Okay, so that's that. Shouldn't be worried about this too much, I think. But if I am, I think one quick right click drill. Nope, that didn't do too much. There we go. That should do it. There we go. Perfect. Good enough for me. All right, so let's put the welders back on. I guess we could just do block tools welders right here. Turn it on. And we just do this. And that should work. Perfect. All right, so the rest is just here. That needs a bit of PLC or hand welding, which I had the steel plates already circled around it. So quick. I mean, a tier 3 welder would probably be faster than me doing that before, but we did say we're going to create some kind of crane system with the welder, and looks like we kind of have that. But we're going to do the same thing with this, probably in the inside upwards to get that situated. But the base is looking actually pretty stellar. Not too bad. This is the center of attention, basically. or center hub. And then, of course, this is where we're going to put everything else, which is going to be cargoes and everything like that. All right, so let's look for the cargo containers. Do we want to use the old-fashioned cargo containers or this one? If we use this one, we're going to make sure we stick it out over there. But then we're going to figure out where are we going to stick the pipes. So that's always a problem as well. Looks like I may have to get rid of some things here or some drills, but looks like I can store them in our welder, so that's a positive. If we worked with the newer one, the large industrial one, we are limited in terms of ports. So we have ports on only 4 sides instead of all 6. So that's where it could be a problem. Not a significant problem, but it could be a problem. Because if we want to pipe it through the ceiling, then we need to probably doing this upwards. Which may or may not look weird or bad. Before we do that, let me queue up this here, because I think we're going to need a whole bunch of that. Okay, so if we did it like with the industrial one, we could do it this way or this way. I'm thinking maybe we do this way. But if anything, we could do it this way as well. And if we wanted to go upside down, it would look like this, basically. So we'll look a little bit odd. All right, so I think we're just going to do... I'm going to do it this way. And this way. Yeah, I think that's going to be fine. Here is what we're going to do. So we don't have the top, unfortunately, as we said before. But that should be okay. I won't be able to weld this together unless we put the welders up here, which is gonna be a pain. We build everything, unfortunately. We could do it. It's gonna probably benefit us a little bit too, because it's gonna take a while to actually. Yeah, it'll take a bit of time to weld up those things, but then we also need to transport a lot of those as well. We could probably do it by hand, I think. I mean, or we get rid of the drills first and hope that the drills materials can at least complete the first one, the first layer of them. And of course, none of them are piped to anything, so that's something we need to work on as well. I don't know if it has all the parts, obviously, but I think we should be okay to weld it up like this. This here. Piston, we don't have to go too far forward. So the piston, we'll just grab one, and max is probably going to be 1 or 2. I think that should be okay. All right. I think that worked out okay. Did it move anything in there? Yes, it did. Did it get all the parts? Probably, but not enough. So, like I said, we needed a lot of interior plates, and that's all we could carry at a time, which is terrible. So, I guess we'll turn the welders on, all of them, and we'll just throw in stuff as we need. So, it looks like interior and then metal grids. Do we have metal grids? Well, that's gonna be a pain in the butt to move around. We have 16. So we are getting way, way ahead of ourselves once again with this project. Which is fine, because we could always fix them up and fine-tune things later as we need. So we need, I think, 4 times 3,200 worth of interior plates, which is sounding like we need 12 runs of interior plates. That is a bit insane with this, but whatever. All right, so we got first 2 sets at least, so that's not too bad. So we should get rid of these, I guess, because we don't need them anymore. And what we can do I think, is build a welder right on top of the cargo, or right next to it at least. And it'll fix the other ones up if we can. Or we put it on the floor right there. That works too. Oh, this one might have some materials. Yes, it does. Lots of materials, actually. I'm going to store it in here for now. Okay, so do we have materials from here to transfer over? Probably. Actually, not too bad. Looks like we're missing interior plates. So gonna do some runs there. Yeah, I could have probably put a welder down on here. Just did this, which is fine. This is not too bad. It looks like it's quick enough. Just carrying metal grids and everything like that. Just more of a pain than anything else. Ooh, okay. Looks like we don't have the metal grids actually. Did we not produce enough? No, we ran out of cobalt. That's not good. Quick cobalt would be down here, I think, right? We had cobalt somewhere. Was it here? I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. I mean, we have a hole here. This was nickel. Oh, there's the cobalt. I know we have a cobalt hole somewhere. Right here. Okay, perfect. Very good. So we don't have to go too far for that. Okay, we throw that in there. Get that refined. I think we should be good to go there. Let's see. A refinery. Where's our cobalt? Cobalt. I want to refine cobalt first. Let's do cobalt first. We got a lot of iron, actually. This is a lot. Pretty good. We gotta do something with the gravel. We're gonna move it out of the way. We could do a dedicated gravel storage somewhere if we need to. Don't know if that's enough cobalt for what we need. So let's just get more just in case. Take out the cobalts. Okay, that's working itself out. We got... Actually, we're almost there with the metal grids. 35. That should be good enough for one. And we have our fourth one. Perfect. So 2 of them are connected for each one. So that's the positive. And we need another few more metal grids. Oop. I think we have enough. Perfect. All right. So yeah, we don't have that much mats that we think we do. And we still think we have a lot of mats for whatever reasons. We built that for no reason. Too early. And storage wise, we need it, but it's a little early as well. So what I'm thinking is piping it throughout the base here. So with the pipes, I'll probably stick a pipe out like this and then C-shape curve it into the ground. So that's where we're going to plumb up everything eventually on the ground. But for now, I just got to find a good pathway to do this, which I don't see a good pathway, which is a problem. How am I going to put plumbing down right now? Even if we go upwards. Yeah, that's a problem. We could go upwards from here. But that's a long stretch just to get mats over there. Yeah, underground plumbing sounds to be a better bet. Yikes. Okay, so for now, we'll just do this then, I guess. If we have the mats for it, I hope. And once again, we don't have the mats. So that's not good. One of these have interior plates. This one. All right. Okay, so for now, I guess we're just going to do this, which is not the plan. But it's going to have to do for now. Wow, we are completely out of interior plates. So that's going to be a long stretch to reach all the way over here. I mean, I could temporarily connect it through here, actually. Yeah, I think we do that. So this is gonna be a T-shaped pipe. Anything? We'll do that. Yeah. We're gonna have to, unfortunately, do it this way for now. Production-wise, I think we're just gonna do it this way. Nope, that didn't work. Here we go, pipes. I just killed up 100. No, yeah, 100 pipes. Is that what I just did? Potentially. I mean, we should have all the mats for this. Not sure about 600. Oh, actually, we do. That's gonna take a while to do. Do we want to drain our power some more and put in a speed mod and assembler? Probably not. When they say 8 more minutes left in the power perspective, it's not great. How's the oxygen tank doing? Is it full? It is not even full at all. 50 something percent. So we got long ways to go, which is not great. All right, so yeah, we need to get this pipe stuff done. Okay, so we'll bring it out up here. Okay, yeah, we could leave it that high. I wasn't planning to make it that high, but we'll just do this. And we're just gonna go roundabouts. Over here. And just do that. Is that the same height? No, we are from the ground. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5th up. So this one could be this one here. So we just do it as simple as this for now, and just kind of go this way, and then we'll bring this one this way instead of making all these curves and everything like that for now, because I don't think it's necessary. But this should be fine. All right, just ran out interior plates. Yeah, so power is gonna be a problem here, and it looks like our next episode we're gonna start in the night again, because we these are 2-hour cycles basically. So in terms of the sun. So yeah, you can tell how long I've been doing this if you're paying attention to the sun. But there you go. So we have that there. We'll get this pipe thing done, call it a day. And then all our storage should be good to go, I hope. Alright, all plumbed up right over here. So a little bit on the ugly side for now. It's fine. But we now have 2 resources or spaces to get resources. So we are from here, we go from there. It works fine. Yeah, so everything's good to go in that aspect of it. So now at least we can go from one end to the other end to grab stuff and build things out as we go from here. So yeah, that took a while just to get this storage done, because again, we are lacking materials. We didn't build it all or produce it all, but we do have the mats for it, so we should be okay. We still have a ton of iron, it looks like. Not a ton. Yeah, 21k worth is plus the 38 here. That's not too bad. I think we're good. Yeah, we should be... Oh, we have 151 right here. So yeah, we're just lacking the production of it because we haven't done too much of it before, and we're out of power. Good time or good way to call it a day, I guess. So let's turn this on really quick. Not much at all left in there. We could use our hidden ice, I guess. There's not enough power, so I can't even store this. I think. Yeah, I can't. Great. So we are out of power, and that just limped down, and I could have lost my rover. Look at how close that was to there. Luckily, that didn't happen. All right, so my hidden ice, I don't need it because my rover has ice. So I'm going to take it from here. I did actually move it into a more appropriate area like a kitchen. It was over here before, which, I mean, still kitchen-like. But yes, we are completely out of power, which is not great. And our ice is going to be eaten by our oxygen tank. I'm going to turn off the oxygen tank for now. We'll turn that off. Throw in the ice. Oh, luckily I still could throw an ice in here. That's good. Oh, but shoot. We don't have enough power for the O2HC system to create hydrogen, which we should have made hydrogen. All right, so, I mean, our last resort is to make another battery. Because for whatever reason, that works fine. But I can't take the steel plates out, though. So that's a problem. I'm just going to find the right one that has steel plates, maybe. All right, we got to do this temporarily. Okay, but do we have power cells? We might not have power cells. We don't have power cells. Great. So we might have to wait for the next day for the sun and everything like that. So not good. We should have created at least a small hydrogen tank out here. Well, I guess that's the next best thing to do, huh? Well, with that said, we're just going to call it a day for now. We're going to have to wait for the sun to come up, but we'll find something to do in the meantime eventually. But as always, if you enjoyed this episode, please like and subscribe. Don't forget to drop a comment down below, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Game use the bed. Bye.